Hi everyone and welcome. My name is Soreti Kadir, bringing you news from Oromia, Ethiopia, the Horn region and the world here on the Oromia Media Network. Oromo members of the Orthodox Church in the western Wallagga town of Dembi have come out in strong protest against the church's recent announcements. Earlier this year, the Oromo bishops within the Orthodox Church made a decision to form an Oromia and Nations and Nationalities Synod rocking the Ethiopian Orthodox Church. The move was both highly criticized and widely welcomed. It also inspired similar movements amongst other nations and nationalities within Ethiopia. On Sunday, the Ethiopian Orthodox Church selected patriarchs to serve in Oromia and parts of the southern nations in an attempt to override the appointment of Afan Oromo speaking patriarchs appointed by the Oromia and Nation and Nationality Synod in Oromia. The protests in Dembi were voicing rejection of the patriarchs appointed by the Ethiopian Orthodox Church and demanding to be served and led by leaders who teach and preach in Afan Oromo and respect the Oromo identity. Teachers at Dembi Dollo University have told OMN that they haven't been paid their salary for the double load they have worked since 2021. The salary these teachers are being denied includes payments for field work, 2 semesters of salary for teaching overloads, training being given at various institutions, and payments owed for various other labour provided by these teachers. When they asked the university why they have not been paid what they have been owed, they were told that they are supporters of the Oromia Liberation Army and if they want, they can leave their jobs. 2 Oromo artists have been kidnapped by Ethiopian military in Sululta Shaggar. A source told OMN that artists Dembi Dollo and Hundesa Sarbesa were on their way home from work when they were both kidnapped. Outside of his work as an artist, Dembi Dollo worked in a bank. This isn't the first incident of this nature in this particular area of Oromia. Recently, in the same town of Sululta, singer Dollo Daggafa was shot and killed on his way home. Less than a month later, in the country's capital, well-known artists Amir Yusuf and Taddala Gammachu were terrorized by government forces. Dardine Galan, singer and theatre maker who would focus his work on the ongoing political violence in Oromia, had been kidnapped and beaten by government forces on a number of occasions. Dardine was also eventually assassinated. And we can't forget that beloved and famed singer Hachalu Hundesa was assassinated in the country's capital on the 29th of June 2020. The Amhara militia group known as Fano have reportedly expanded their presence in eastern Wallagga, going from Kiremu to now entering Gidda Ayana. The increasing numbers of Fano over time is causing the citizens of eastern Wallagga great distress, OMN has heard. Those that have been displaced from their homes and have had their livelihoods destroyed by Fano are lacking adequate humanitarian assistance. Now in news from elsewhere in Ethiopia, the Tigray Orthodox Church, recently separated from the Ethiopian Orthodox Church, has appointed its 10 patriarchs after much pushback from the Ethiopian Orthodox Church and from the Ethiopian government. This historic move has come after deep damage was done to the church's relationship to the Tagaru people due to a number of public responses the church made during the 2-year war in Tigray. The main leader of the church, Bishop Petros, is recorded as denying the atrocities that were happening in Tigray when he said that the killings and rape reports in Tigray are a lie. Bishop Abraham denied that religious leaders were targeted during the 2-year war when he said that not one monk was killed in Tigray. Although evidence has shown that an estimated 1 million people were killed in Tigray due to the war that lasted up to 2 years, which is approximately 1/7 of Tigray's population, the Ethiopian Orthodox Church had at no point denounced the war or come out in defense of its victims. Despite attempts by the Ethiopian government and the temporary Tigray administration to suspend the appointment of the 10 patriarchs, the historic move has taken place. That's all in news for today. Thank you for watching. My name is Soreti Kadir, bringing you news from Oromia, Ethiopia, the Horn region and the world here on the Oromia Media Network.